There does appear to be an optimal body fat for increasing testosterone production. This is because there are mechanisms that decrease testosterone production when our body fat levels get too high and when they get too low. In terms of low body fat, when body fat gets under about 8 to 10% in men and under about 16 to 18% in women, we actually can see a decrease in testosterone production. And there are a myriad of reasons for this phenomenon, including insufficient dietary fat. And there's a myriad of reasons for this phenomenon, some pertaining to the diet. A low-fat diet appears to decrease testosterone levels quite substantially. However, a low-carbohydrate diet does appear to do the same by decreasing insulin production. Additionally, we get a reduction in leptin because leptin is produced by our body fat cells, and leptin does have a powerful influence on the cells inside of our brain that produce GnRH, which is a hormone produced by the brain that stimulates the adrenal gland and the testes to produce testosterone. We also have an increase in a small peptide called neuropeptide Y that regulates energy homeostasis, or the amount of energy we have on our body. And the reduction in this peptide as a result of weight loss will actually inhibit the GnRH producing cells, once again inhibiting the signal from the brain to produce testosterone. Now you might infer that an increased body fat would lead to increased testosterone levels. With that being said, beyond a certain point, this actually is not correct. And there's a myriad of reasons for this, one including the inflammatory molecules produced by fat cells, and the other the fact that fat cells contain an enzyme called aromatase, which will convert the testosterone that we produce into estrogen. And aromatase increases almost linearly with body fat, meaning the more body fat we have, the more of this enzyme we will have. Therefore, the more testosterone that we convert into estrogen. This has two effects. The first is reducing the amount of testosterone we have despite having an increased production. However, what's also important is that circulating estrogen can also inhibit the cells inside of our brain that send the signal to the testes and the adrenal glands to produce testosterone. And this is actually a way that the body naturally regulates testosterone production because estrogen is a byproduct of testosterone, and the more estrogen we have signals that we have more testosterone. However, in the case of obesity, we do not have high estrogen due to high testosterone levels. Rather, we have high estrogen due to high aromatase levels because of the amount of aromatase contained in body fat. And now for men, the optimal body fat for testosterone production is likely going to be between 10 and 25%. But importantly, testosterone is also important for women as well, because it increases bone density, muscle mass, cognitive function, mood, sexual function, and energy. And the optimal body fat for testosterone production in women is likely going to be between 20 to 30 or 35%. With that being said, if you have physique goals that are lower than this optimal body weight, there absolutely are ways to increase or maintain testosterone production at lower body weights, which again will help with bone density, muscle mass, cognitive function, and energy, alongside maintaining fertility and libido. And if you want to learn more, send me a DM to sign up for coaching.